Ah, yes, the final AFA box. Since AFA is catching up to all of its older submissions, this is my personal collection, which makes a bigger difference than it is for resale. I want the 85s. I need the 85s. It's what I desire. So before we get to it and get it out of this giant cocoon, yeah, today's Friday. Just came from a big toy show, kind of like the early setup timing. It just takes a toll on your body. So even coming back, you're like, I need to go to sleep. I'm used to it though. I used to do flea markets in Chicago. Chicago's insane. So you have to get there at 3 in the morning for the first few people that set up on Sunday. And it's crazy. Like most people usually set up around like 4:30 to 5:30, and those like the good aisles, like the fresh meat. Those early people, like professional, like estate sales and stuff. So yeah, once in a decent while, like I would go there and there'd be like 80s toys and stuff, and the guy's like, "Yeah, we're just dumping it all," and he doesn't know. So it's one of those classics. Like if you're there, he's got nothing. If he didn't go that weekend and slept in, that's when he had everything. But yeah, this show is just the same thing. Like the hotel and the show itself, you're just constantly like circling and circling. So you got to actually have decent shoes. You got to get those gels. I know it sounds weird, but I got the gels for the shoes. Oh, saved a lot. And for the future, it'll help my cartilage. So anyways, here's your pro health tip for the day. These are not going to be, wow, high-end stuff, but it's personal stuff, so it means a lot to me. We have Jurassic Park, just some basic first series carded figures. I'm trying to get a nice, I can't help it. I'm trying to get a nice 85 collection of carded Jurassic Park early. Some Lost World, for sure. I think there's Ornithosuchus from Lost World in here, and 2 first series. And like you can get those replaced. To be honest with you, like you can go out there and get carded Jurassic Park, dig through a couple lots and find some nice clean ones and resubmit them. But also in here is 2 Megazords. And I bought these off the shelf for my personal collection and kept them as mint as I could. And let's see how well I did. SPD and Mystic Force main Megazords. You cannot easily locate that. You can't go on eBay and be like, oh, let's get a sealed one and in minty mint shape. I'm worried because I should have submitted them long ago, right? But I'm worried. So 5 pieces total. I think we're gonna get the JP first. 85s are better. I did my best to choose the best. I think the Ornithosuchus is in here. This is a basic dino here. So maybe there's an order outstanding right now. So that would be interesting. It's a pterodactyl. I would say next to Dimetrodon, that would be the least exciting for most kids. It looks pretty, but the wings kept flopping down. Okay, I do not know any of these grades as I kick the camera. So bear with me and me moving the camera constantly. We're looking for 85s. These are absolutely beautiful cases we have. Not cases, sorry, carded figures here. Is it the 85? We have an 85. And it's not big money. I get that. But it's just personally like, that's for me. And that's what I want. I got a card 80. That's kind of shocking. I'm not a big fan of the card 80, 85 overall, to be honest. But I mean, this card has no creases. I don't understand on this one how this got a card 80. And then people talk about they're getting stricter and stricter. I mean, I'm not going to disagree too much on that concept. So overall, happy. And that's only worth about $250, $300 to be honest. As I said, you can still go out there and find them. But Jurassic Park's getting hotter, so it's going to get tougher. We have Alan Grant. So this is the second version with a non-black background. But still, for myself, it's pretty. If they were that vicious on the pterodactyl, I'm not going to be excited. 85, yay! Card 80. But still, 85. So Absolutely a classic figure, in my opinion. My brother, he got these figures. I got some of the dinos, but it's like the last of our childhood collecting, not collecting, but playing with them, but not totally playing with them, but still very happy memories. Uh, Never got into the big dinos. I got a Jungle Explorer, I remember that. I think I got Ellie Sadler and I kept her sealed. And I was like, you're in the collecting phase. Oh no, the SVD's next. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I didn't expect that. What a little surprise here. This was not expected to be in here, so I guess there's still some stuff to be sent. A 75 grade for the Scuda Japanese coined Power of the Force figure. I'm totally understanding with that. I agree with the grade. Exceptionally rare and difficult piece, especially with the mail away Power of the Force TIE Fighter pilot coin. Of the Scudas out there that have been found, it's not easy to keep a list of what's in people's collections, obviously. But in my opinion, the TIE Fighter pilot is on the more difficult of these to find versus the Leia Poncho, which I think is the easiest to find. I've never had a TIE Fighter pilot in my collection, and I've never been offered one before or seen one for sale. Of course, after I say that and this video's up, like people in the comments section will be like, oh yeah, I got 4 of those. I don't know, it's possible. But anyways, very pleased with this piece, pleased with the grade. I'm on the fence. I really do like this piece. I kept the Greedo. I'm thinking about keeping this one too. I know it's a no-no, but it is a nice piece. Now we are on to Mystic Force, and we are on to SPD, aka Decker Ranger. The Decker Ranger means more to me being an 85 than the Mystic Force. So I'm going to do that one last. I think the market has a lot to grow for sealed Power Rangers. I've been to a lot of the Power Ranger PowerCon conventions, and I recommend you go. They are fun. They are worth it. But a lot of the collectors were never interested in sealed stuff. They just wanted the toy. That's, very nice. Like they want for their collection the toy. And that's like as pure as you can get for toy collecting. But they are now getting closer to like, we want sealed. We're paying the premium. It's the best of the best of the best. So that's where the market's going. I just came from the toy show today, and guy had a Kong, I can't even pronounce it correct, Kong set from Wild Force, box set US. It was $500. I remember that was $200. And he was like, oh, because the market's crawling up. I already saw it. I got the 8.0, and I knew it was going to go there. So I'm not shocked, to be honest. There's enough damage, little scuffs here and there. It's a larger box, meaning more surface area. They should be a little more kinder, I thought, and I could be off on that. But overall, it's protected now, and it's safe from any more damage, and that's great. It is a difficult piece to get. The Power Ranger Megazords of this time frame are not the most sturdy, strongest boxes. This is a plastic insert versus a styrofoam insert. They get damaged easily. That's why I wanted to submit these quickly. So even though I want the 85, I shouldn't be too upset. I really knew I was going to get an 80 deep downside. But it still is a difficult piece that where an 80 might be the best you could find out there just because of how fragile the boxes are. And so I pulled it out of the box, the whole cocoon, but I have not pulled out this until this moment. So this is the Delta. This is the first, not the SWAT. 85. That's all I asked. The 85. You can see this box doesn't have the scuffing on it along the side, just minor corner wear. I picked this out in 2007. I made sure to have the best one of an assortment around 12 or 10 at Toys R Us. Brought it home, kept it wrapped in multiple Toys R Us bags, and had it protected in a tub, waiting to get it properly graded. And I should have done it before multiple moves, but it's graded now, it's protected, and I got the 85. Thank you. Thank you, oh mighty toy gods of the ancient realms. But value-wise on these things, the Mystic Force, I'd probably say, because not much stuff is being graded now for Power Rangers sealed. That time will come. So the market's not strong. I was in the Mystic Force set's probably 400 to 500. The SPD will probably be only 400 to 500 too, because people are not really looking for this. This is for myself, so I'm not upset about or worried about that or even thinking about selling these. The relief, the excitement, and now knowing that I got what I wanted.